that like haunts your computer and actually tries to like kill you. Like this thing. Oh, the game crashed. Why wouldn't it? My computer's gonna die just from doing this stream. uh, why do you hate me, teeny tiny trains? I should have restarted for people. How do I do the soundboard on mobile? Give me a second. I'll check. Well, first, is the stream back? Oh, it is. Okay. On the bottom bar, scroll that up, and then there's soundboard down there. All right, that's good. All right. And the fans are back on. That's not great. Oh my god. It's like you swipe up and there, it'll be down there. Like Teeny Tiny Trains doesn't even want me to play it. Like this game has been fighting me the like all the way down. Yeah, there's the duck. All right, we get it. We did it. We found it. Oh, I forgot this is water cannons. This one's kind of fun. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. I think it's like this. No, it's like this. Except it's not like that. Thanks. I do my best. This will work for sure. Then it always goes back. It's such a good video game. Sometimes sometimes I wish that it was a little better, as in it wasn't broken all the time. Like, so I didn't have to do that. This is a nice one. Nice, easy one. Okay, maybe not super easy, I guess. Exactly as complicated as it needs to be. Yeah, it's yeah, it's been something. Do I want to do this one? And it is so I can laugh at you with the soundboard. You can make the sad trombone sound effect. That's pretty sad. Let's try this one. This isn't gonna be so bad. Thank you. I didn't even do anything for that one. This is gonna be purple. So that I can just make it like this. And this time it'll work for sure. Okay, well. Purple. The pink one is the one we don't want. Oh, we want this to go this way first. Not a personal laughing at you. Oh, yeah, I guess. All right, this time it'll work for sure, though. There we go. See, I told you guys. I'm a genius. I like the way this guy thinks. Really, how can it take this long to edit? It's like 3 things big. It's this. This is the whole thing. I would first try. Let's make it now. Let's make a level. You know, that'd be fun. Okay, well, it's not going to load, but... Look how many levels I can make. If it would just let me. Really, game? Game. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, we did it. Okay, we could do this. Full control value and we'll share with the community. Select draft it to the design valuable. Wait, can I make it bigger? What if I go to this slot? Are they all like just that big? And what if I quit? Oh, I didn't hear that one. I think. Wanna try again? I think you might have deafened yourself, which might. I don't know if that. I'm getting bothered by this really functional game. Thanks, Turkey. I just thought it would be cool to make a level. I just wanted my level to be more than this many tiles. Oh, that's nice. I just wanted to. So I guess we just I guess they just have to be really screw it. Whoa. There's a tornado warning. Give me a second. I'm gonna pause for a bit. Okay, so I should have waited a few seconds to make the joke that it's trying to kill me. Like, my God. Okay, so they might have set a tornado after me. We gotta go quick. Yeah, it's great, wonderful. Also, now erasing is no longer. Just give me a second. I got an idea. I think I can do this. It's gonna be pretty hard with so little, but I think we can still do it. I think I can still do this. All right. All right. Put one here. All right. Put one like here. Alright. And all right, I think this will work. Not sure about this. Oh, I think I know how to fix this. Give me a second. How do I edit again? Why is it the main menu button? Alright, no, I can do this. Nope, let's edit again. Even though it only lets me do it with one way. This one up. This one up. This one up. Oh wait, no, take this one so it's all the way up. All the way up. Perfect. I successfully made a loss in this it as small of a form factor as I could get it. I've created a loss. Good job, everyone. It's so small it's so small you can barely see it, and it might not even count. But loss, or yeah. Yeah, thanks, guys. This is the last thing that happens before I die by tornado. Then I will have lived a full life, and it would have all been worth it. Sign and share my very first custom level. That's an achievement, well deserved.
Why would you do this?
Why would I do this? Why wouldn't I? Why would I not make loss? Can you think of one good reason not to make loss, Barrett?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. What's to Christmas?
It's loss.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a loss. That's what it is.
That's the
didn't
reason
let me.
not to.
Yeah. Oh, that's the reason?
File.
What about all the other reasons that you would want to? Like, it's a loss. I think loss justifies itself, really. This one's just finished. Wait, this one's just finished. Oh, I've already done this one. Wait, what? They like way more community levels to do. It's very annoying. Who made this one? I've already done all their levels. Yeah, the internet might not be very good in a bit because we might be about to die by hurricane. I mean tornado. This one looks like it could be fun. But yeah, if I die by a hurricane or a tornado, remember me as I was doing what I loved, making laws, doing what I hated, playing playing this game. Oh my gosh. No, I don't want to do this one. I can decline levels. Oh my gosh. You're actually serious about dying by tornado? I'm serious as in I've received a
Okay, I'm
tornado
back, sorry.
warning.
Please don't die.
I'm not. That hasn't come and gotten me, which to me says that it's probably not that serious.
Okay, what did I miss, by the way?
What did you say?
What did I miss?
Oh yeah, we did a bunch of community levels.
I would like to say hello to Smart Turkey and the rest of your chat. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Now I understand that.
Thank you for continuing to stream Teeny Tiny Trains.
Yes,
I genuinely enjoy it.
Now, would you mind explaining that to me?
Explain why I like trains?
So why? A lot of people have. It doesn't seem like a ton of people have enjoyed Teeny Tiny Trains. But you have.
Everybody has their own games that they like, and that's okay.
That makes sense. But I do feel like it's not like just. I think I would like Teeny Tiny Trains, even though it's flawed. If it wasn't for the streaming, I do think that like there's something about a puzzle game that isn't interesting for a lot of people to watch. Also, if it won't
Some
load.
people like puzzles. There's definitely an audience for it. It just doesn't happen to intersect with your current audience at the moment. That doesn't mean that there's not an audience for it, and it doesn't mean that there's not people on the internet that enjoy games like.
I don't think it's because they don't like this game, though. I think it's because me playing this. I think it's due to the fact that it's not fun to stream because it's a.
So you should have more, I don't know, anime girls with you or something. I don't know.
Oh, that is perfect. So, thanks, guys. Thanks for clapping. If only I had thought of that. That is the solution. How could I have been so blind?
I don't know. I don't need anime girls to enjoy Teeny Tiny Trains. It's just relaxing. I like that you're doing your trains.
That is true. I can see it being relaxed. Yes, the air horn helps, obviously. One thing I like when relaxing, it's an air horn.
I know. I just like having your trains on the background. It relaxes me.
Nice.
The little noises, the yogurt sounding noises.
The yogurt? Yeah, the yogurt. I should have considered the yogurt.
It's
I
just,
didn't.
it's one of the rare yogurt coated games.
Yeah, I still don't see that. But how is it yogurt coated?
You can hear the noises. Don't the noises sound like yogurt?
They do?
Yeah, plopping into a cup. Yeah, a fat blob of yogurt plopping into a small cup. Yeah.
I never realized.
I'm gonna do my nails. I'm surprised that the people don't understand that.
That's not understanding. You have to understand, but
Also, it's just, it's like quiet and kind of plain and good for you.
It's just that I feel like a lot of people
aren't puzzles good for your brain, even though they can kind of be plain sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm the one doing the puzzles, and everyone else is just kind of watching me silently solve a puzzle.
But we go on a journey trying to figure it out with you.
I think a lot of people give up on trying to figure it out.
I don't. My mind's going.
Only my mother was here. My mom had an explanation. Fortunately, she's not here right now.
But she was saying that you're the only one thinking.
No, well, she was saying that she said sometimes she was like, sometimes we watch you and you do something and usually you're moving and sometimes you fail and you fail a lot sometimes, but you're doing something, and this one you're just kind of doing the solving the puzzle and occasionally grunting. That's what she said.
That's why you usually do something else.
Play Valorant.
It's not you do the trains, but you talk about something else.
Yeah, but when I get super focused on a puzzle, right? I start to I zone in, and I have to figure out the puzzle.
That's not the game. That's not the trains. Well, don't blame the trains for that.
No, but that's a reason why people haven't been enjoying watching me stream Teeny Tiny Trains.
I'm sorry for putting it that way, Mark.
Play Destiny. I'm not playing those aren't even games I would like.
I would much. Can I be real with you?
Yeah. I
would watch 1,000,000 Teeny Tiny Train streams before I watch Destiny stream.
All right, guys, we're canceling the Destiny stream. I don't have Sonic CD. I don't have Destiny or Valorant either, but that's besides the point. This is the last stream of Teeny Tiny Trains. We're not doing this ever again.
Ever?
If this channel becomes profitable, I will play Teeny Tiny Trains again after the stream.
Thank you.
This is the last stream.
I'll play Teeny Tiny Trains.
Yeah, play Teeny Tiny Trains on the next stream. Let's see if your audience likes this better.
I don't care if my audience likes it. I like trains.
Destroy.
That was me.
Oh, Naomi, you're back? I went to bed because I was too bored.
I need to be awake for potential tornado.
Oh yeah, the tornado. I forgot about that. I thought it was.
I'm Barrett.
I figured that if it was a real concern that Dad would.
I'm the other sibling.
Nice to meet you. It's my first time on Mark's channel. I call him Mark, by the way.
I'm the ghosty one.
There are two.
He's Mark on Twitch, so I call him Mark.
There are 2 votes for
yes. Yeah, that's funny. I'm also Mark on Twitch.
Are you really?
But with a C.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, Barrett, do you know? Actually, question, Barrett, do you know my name?
Yeah, I know your name. I know everything about you in a normal way.
What's my name? Because I do say it sometimes here.
Am I allowed to say it?
Yeah, I say it
Um,
sometimes.
I know it. I say it all the time also.
It's like Philomena or something.
Gosh
I'm
dang
just
it.
kidding.
Philomena?
I'm just kidding.
Call him Mina for short.
I'm telling Mom that we should call you that now.
Please.
That's. I feel
You
like I
shouldn't
know
have
that
asked
name or
me.
something. I wanted to know if you actually knew my name.
It's something like that, isn't it?
But you actually not know?
I know what your name is. I just don't feel like saying it because it's funnier.
Alright, I genuinely am having a hard time
Does.
telling. Shush.
I know what your name is. I'm being honest. I don't lie to you.
What? Oh, you did. Well, I asked what my name is, and then you said Philomena, so you did lie to me.
Well, then I said I'm just kidding. It's Filbert.
Stop, Filbert. It's like it's got
It's
like
something like that, isn't it?
yes, it is close. There's like I need water. Where's my water? Where'd I put my water? I desperately need water. Where did it go? There it is. It's time to become the Glugmeister.
Also, now you can see things in plain sight, Philip. But not 2
Okay.
hours ago. Mm-hmm.
That was
This boy.
not.
That was
plain-
entirely your fault.
You looked for. It took you a bit to see it.
Philip, you're taller than me. You should have seen it
I'm
immediately.
I'm so short. My name's Naomi. That's what you sound like.
I'm 5'2", dog. I'm not
That's
tall.
not that short. Milo's Tails Power or Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't think
Anyway,
people
Philip, you
call
should
it.
play Valorant.
No one wants to play
It's
Valorant.
Philip
Yeah, who
Flight
wants to
Boy
play
Paulson.
Valorant?
Hey, I need to be better at somebody than Valorant, please. All my friends are
You
like
play
cracked at
Valorant?
it,
I'm so
and
sad.
I just got to level. I just got to 20. So
Imagine-
I can finally
Yeah.
play ranked.
Sad trombone for Ghosty. Sad trombone. Spam it.
Imagine playing
Ghosty
Valorant when you could be playing Pokemon
Destiny 2.
TCG.
Imagine playing Valorant when you could be playing Teeny Tiny Trains.
Bruh, I'm telling you, I would play 1,000,000 hours of Teeny Tiny Trains instead of playing Valorant.
Alright, I know we've been joking around.
I play Teeny Tiny Trains. I just wouldn't watch it.
I
I love
absolutely-
watching his Teeny Tiny Train streams. I love him genuinely.
I legitimately.
Calm me.
How about this? I legitimately would like to watch you play Teeny Tiny Train Spirit on your stream.
I will.
Alright. Like this weekend, like on Sunday?
This weekend? Before
Yeah.
Nikki, because I have a ton of Nikki polls.
Alright.
Infinity Nikki. Philip made fun of me when I said I liked that game.
Really?
Oh shoot.
Would you care to explain that, Philip?
I forgot about that. I don't remember doing that. I think
What did you say about Infinity Nikki, my girl Nikki?
I don't remember. It must have been before I watched you play it, Barrett.
Dog
yeah.
just is adverse to all gotcha.
Look, I
Mm.
hate. I have like beyond. I think most people are like, oh, microtransactions are bad because they can be exploited.
I'm not paying
I-
any money.
I don't like microtransactions from like a
I pay money.
fundamental level. I was saying
I
most
pay
people
money.
are like that. I don't like microtransactions on a fundamental level. And I think for someone like me who wants to do everything in the game, sometimes it's that they bar you from doing everything in the game. 'cause
Yes,
you-
I understand. You like to
But also-
you want to have the whole game. You want to have every little bit. You want to do it all. Because a game is not a game is a process that has a beginning and an end for you.
Yeah.
It's not just like a place where you go to live in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
you're one of those
Pokemon.
people.
okay,
Pokemon
what do you mean one
TCG
of
is
those
gotcha.
It's just that to me, like I like
Like,
Kind of.
like you have like
Also,
in-game
like a lot of times microtransactions make it muddy
pay
because
real
sometimes the
money or in-game
microtransaction will make
currency
it.
to like
Sometimes the
roll for
microtransaction will make
cards
it easier,
that are of varying
and
degrees
then
of
it'll
quality.
make a question. But I don't want to do an easier version because of pride, and then like then it makes it complicated.
Turning you up, Mark.
Who's doing the duck?
Okay.
About
Okay. I understand. Yeah, it's just you enjoy video games in kind of a specific way, and that doesn't mesh with it. I understand.
I mean, you enjoy
However,
them in a specific
Infinity
way
Nikki
as
is a
well.
fantastic game. What?
I mean,
Hey,
you enjoy
heard
them
that-
in a specific way as well. It just happens to be different from
Yeah,
the way
nerd.
I enjoy them.
Yes, it is. I enjoy games in different ways, though. I don't enjoy them in a single way.
Okay, so but not. Okay, there's. I am capable of.
I think you
enjoying
have a
games in
single way
other-
that you like to
No,
enjoy your game.
okay,
you like to
no.
play the whole game. You play the whole dang game. And
No,
you're like,
it's-
if I'm gonna play a game, I'm gonna play the whole game.
I just prefer to it. It's not. I'm not. You're making it seem like I am. Like I have less
Okay.
game game. Let's
Okay,
back.
I apologize for phrasing it that way. It's just you want the possibility to enjoy the entire game.
It's on YouTube.
You want
Yes,
to be able to enjoy the entire game. You feel
Yes.
like that's part of the enjoyment is having this whole game in front of you to enjoy. For
I mean,
you,
even if, like, and even if I can't, like, even
Sorry,
if
but
I
Poppy.
don't have the energy to 100%, that should be my choice, and not like have to do with monetary value.
Somebody else making that for you. I understand. I respect that. That's
No.
you. That doesn't mean
Yes,
Nikki's a
yes.
bad game.
Yes. It's just I could never see myself enjoying it.
Or any gotcha for that matter, yes.
Yes.
But why
feels-
Nikki? Why is Nikki specifically the gotcha that you choose to hate?
we could do a stream where
Well,
he
I
reacts.
didn't choose to hate it. First off, I don't remember this.
Okay, now I'm just instigating. Don't listen to me. I'm not doing this in good faith at all.
Those are different
See,
gotcha.
it's-
That's a different.
It's just because.
Gotcha.
I think I still think Philip would have the same reason.
Jay is confusing the gotcha games with the gotcha life videos.
I play Valorant. Are you surprised?
Well, you were also a
It's
middle
true.
schooler during COVID, so I am a little surprised.
It's true. You do play Valorant, and they're there for when you need it. So,
Philip, you should play Fire Emblem.
that is something I would actually potentially do.
No, you
You
would
should
enjoy
play-
Fire Emblem. It would be kind of Teeny Tiny Trains coded though. Not gonna lie.
Do you think?
I
Naomi, do you
disagree.
think- Oh yeah, Naomi also. Naomi, can you explain what exactly about watching me play Teeny Tiny Trains you don't like?
I get sleepy.
I mean, isn't that,
You also don't really say anything, and I don't have much to say because I'm too sleepy and burnt out to like think about.
it's
the
hard to
thing
say
that's
things
happening.
about trains. There's a lot of them.
I have
shoot-
so much to say about trains.
Yeah, can you
Love
fill the
trains.
next
I think
3
at
hours with
least-
train fast, please?
At least if you did Fire Emblem, I would be much more.
Yeah, you.
I
You
would
could
have much more to
co-commentate?
say.
So that's the problem. The problem is that we need Barrett on as the co-commentator.
I love trains. They're like my oh my god. I think my favorite train is the 7 train. Takes me into Queens. Yeah.
Oh
7
yes,
train.
Queens.
Yeah, you can take the 7 train, get off Jackson Heights, walk to Flushing Meadow, go see the Mets. Come on.
Yeah, that's where the Mets are.
And
Did you know that
there's
the
I think
Mets are
there's
the only
actually also
team
a
that's
train that takes
ever
you right.
the only baseball? Do you know that the Mets
What?
are the only baseball team that's ever played in Queens?
Is that true?
Well, yeah. Or at least the only major league team, I think.
Is there a train that takes you right to Flushing Meadow? I bet
I don't
there
know.
is.
Maybe. Oh, Barrett, I have a Giants fact for you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, Metzwillis Point Station. Take the 7 train, goes straight to Metzwillis Point Station. I guess that was my favorite train. It happens to take you to a baseball stadium. So there you go.
Right. But did you know that
What happened with the tornado? Nothing. I haven't seen it
It wasn't
yet.
like around us.
The warning is
During my
until
nails.
12:15, so we got 4 minutes before we're safe.
And then we can
Yeah.
stop being in this exterior room covered with windows.
True. We're not supposed to be in this room. We're supposed to be in the basement. Oh well. It's not in our way anyway, so it's fine.
Look, if when this walls start tearing off, then we'll go to the other place.
It's not
However,
even
I can't
I was
go down
making
to
some
the
kind of
basement.
argument. I completely forgot. You
No,
guys
I'll just-
distracted me with the tornado.
That about the Giants, girl.
Oh yeah. So
Forget
fun
about the
fact
Giants.
fun fact about
Fun
the
fact about
Giants.
the Giants.
Fun fact
about the Giants.
Did you know that of the 8 World Series that the Giants have won? Wait, is Dad saying something? What's Dad saying?
You know how you're not supposed to be in a room with exterior walls
Or windows.
or windows. So Jay can't go downstairs because of their bag, right? So Dad was like, "You gotta sit on your toilet throne in the
Yeah,
bathroom."
because we have a really small house with like no.
Tiny house.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Jay! It's 12 now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, guy! Everyone.
Thanks, Philip. Not everyone, Philip.
Happy birthday to my siblings. Do you want me to say you guys' names? I don't know. Those guys. Happy birth.
You already said my name, doofus.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Really,
My name's
Fine.
Jasper.
when I said sup, when I first entered, you were like, "Naomi, you're back? I
Your
thought
name's
you went
Naomi?
to bed."
Your name's Naomi. I thought it was quiet.
You already said it, dog.
What have you
Sorry,
guys been doing?
I just saw Mom's text in the family group.
Is it bad?
Well, you know, Grandpa's a little loopy right now, so he's just saying some funny, funky things.
Did you forget who you are?
Pray for insert mother's name here. She has a cold, and with a cold, she'll never bear any children.
What?
That's what he said.
That's crazy.
It's like, does
everybody?
everybody got their Bible? You're gonna need your Bible. If you don't have a Bible, I will order some.
My grandfather was a pastor. You couldn't tell.
He's having a great time right now.
My grandfather's in the hospital, and he's being loopy. I'm forgetting that my mother apparently bore children.
Well, he hit his head, so he's saying some. He's also on pain meds, so he's saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, broke his back, all that jazz. So he's just saying whatever comes into his head.
Oh.
Yeah, so Mom's with him right now. I'm getting this wonderful lecture about how she needs a Bible, and how she's not gonna have children because she has a cold.
It's really her fault for getting a cold. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, Clara was there earlier, and he was like, "Here, take this," and Clara like holds out her hand, and there's nothing. He doesn't have anything in his hand.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Should I go with the shiny or the matte top coat?
I'll go with that shiny. That's like really hard to get. So you should be proud that you have it.
No. I think matte's actually a rare top coat.
Dang. Can't believe they added a new type called matte. You know, you have to grind for this.
It's a grind.
What?
It's a grind for the matte top coat.
Yeah. Man, I remember when stuff used to be so. I mean, imagine it was only hard, really, really hard to get it. Now it's much. Those were the days. Anyway, this will probably
What
work
fire-
first try.
Bella,
Warning's over.
the tornado warning's
Oh,
over.
thank goodness, we'll live. Why is that a sad thing? Alright. Oh wait, so Giants facts. Did you know that the Giants won their first 3 World Series at their home ballpark, and won their last 7 World Series in their opponent's ballpark?
She sent a video.
Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
It's not working.
It's a fun fact.
So what is it about their own ballpark that doesn't work for them?
Well,
Is there a
I don't
curse
know.
involved? Curse of the Bambino, but for the Giants?
Well, I mean, they still won like 8 World Series. It's not like that hard. It's not like they haven't won at all. It's just that they tend to do it at their opponent's ballpark.
Is it because they're always trying to flex on others?
No, but I
How
don't
about
think
that?
it's not really seen as a curse. I think like something else would be like the curse for like if the Giants had a curse, it would like we have the left field curse because no one's started in left field for more than 2 seasons since Barry Bonds. But that's really not that bad. We won like 3 World Series in that time. I'm not really sure people care that much about left field. I always think it's a bit overblown. But no, the fun fact of the Giants' 8 World Series, the first 3 were won at home, and the last 7 were won at their opponents. It's just kind of fun, you know.
They need to win another at home.
It would be nice. It would be nice to win another at home.
I have a question.
Yep,
Did you have a good birthday?
it was good. It was decent.
What about
It was sunny
Mario?
out. It was super sunny. Mario died. It was very sad.
I'm sorry.
What?
Sorry to hear that.
Mario didn't die.
He was
not
so
me.
young.
Is he?
The Duolingo bird died.
Did
What?
the
How did
Duolingo
that
bird
happen?
actually die?
I have no idea. The internet blew up about it though. I should write a digital assignment on that, to be
What
honest.
what does the Duolingo bird dying mean though?
It
Yeah, and
means
then
you don't
like
have to learn Spanish anymore.
Oh,
the
thank
scrub
yeah.
the scrub daddy company posted about how oh no, the Duolingo bird left me with the child and he's the father. What am I gonna
Scrub
do?
daddy?
What?
It's like
Memoriam thing on their TikTok.
it's insane, the lore. The
Why is
Duolingo
Scrub Daddy
bird
getting
lore.
involved?
I don't know, dog.
I don't get it.
It's a sponge company.
Scrub daddy.
Oh no, he rose from the dead.
Oh, he's back. Never mind. He rose from
Oh
the
my
dead like
God.
Jesus.
He literally.
He is
Don't tell
Jesus.
Grandpa. He'll get his
Okay,
Bible.
Sorry, Duolingo France.
Oh, just in France,
Just
though.
Duolingo France.
Not everybody else. Just France.
Not the normal.
I always
Duolingo
hated the French
bird.
with their Duolingo
Why?
birds.
No, he died.
If you
and
stream
then
ahead
he
of time, there should be a stream with a gimmick because I get to add whatever sound effects I want to the soundboard. I see no reason not to have a stream like that. I could probably make a role called Sound Effects Master that gives you only permission to add sound effects.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
No.
I won't trust my sibling. I trust Turkey, who I've never even heard the voice of much more than you, Jay.
What? My friends, you should know. My friends and I love the soundboard.
No.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want.
really not. That's why I don't trust you.
You can make it so when you enter a call, you get a sound that plays.
Dog,
That'd be
Uh,
cool. I have a friend that used to do that.
Jay, I just want to know that I don't trust you at all, and I think that you would wreck everything. Happy birthday.
He does it at the max volume every single time he comes to the call, and the first thing I've ever.
Yeah, see, this is why we should not.
Yeah, you're making a great case for yourself.
But I love it,
Anyway,
except for the fact that it's British.
anyway, fill up.
Yeah. What
Have
is
you
it?
seen that they're making the first game from Trails in the Sky?
What's
Not that I think
Trails?
you know what it is. But
I don't.
that makes me a little sad. I'm a big fan of the Trails series. It's pretty epic, to BH. But they're very,
Oh.
very long JRPGs.
Well, you know, if you
Which
told
is
me that
exactly-
before. Wait, they are remaking it? Is it remade already? Like, could I have gotten you it
No,
as
it's
a
not.
birthday present?
It's coming out like, I don't know, late 2025.
All right.
I just saw a trailer for like the voice actors.
I'll throw
and
away
the
that
voice
thing from
actors,
Australia, and I'll just get that instead. But you have to wait a long time.
What? What?
Me for real.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I made sure that to order enough presents that at least one of them would arrive here for each of you three. I also brought
Okay.
home buttercream, so you know that's cool.
That's
I'm
cool.
with that.
For real.
Hello,
we just-
Father.
I'm glad that tornado happened because I woke everyone up, and now there's stuff happening again.
Wait,
people are
hold up. If
speaking.
you were to play a Fire Emblem game, which one would it be? Would it be my favorite? My favorite Fire Emblem game? Which
Which one?
Fates on the DS?
No, first off, I don't know. I don't have a DS capture
That's
card.
my favorite.
Second off, it would
I
probably be the first one, like Dragon and Fire and stuff.
What? Dog, don't call it that.
Dragon.
I'm pretty sure that's not what it's called.
That sounds like what it's called.
Hmm.
Now, this one seems
No.
actually complicated.
They all seem weird to me.
Well, some of these are not very hard. Like the one we just did. No, I think okay. We want to go back to browse.
Dog,
And-
today in class I had to watch the stupid AI Gaza Trump video in
my
class on the big screen. And I was like, oh my god. Like, projected on the board. I was like, why are we watching this right
Honestly,
now?
stupid.
What is this
Turkey's
video?
talking-
Can I hear
Turkey- No, we're not playing it on. Actually don't know what you're talking about, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
It's pretty darn terrible to BH.
If I get this permission to add sound, I'd eventually add my own voice. See, we'd eventually learn what Turkey's voice is. First, sorry, skibbity-ite.
It's got the dumb song in the background. You see,
Yeah,
Savannah knows
I will
what's
allow
up.
people. I have to look up how many sound effects we get, and then I'd ration them. Everyone only
Ration
gets their government prescribed amount of sound effects.
Speaking of rationing, today I learned a lot about peasant revolts in China.
That's pretty cool. Can we get some of those to happen? Right here.
No, it only happened because they taxed the people to pay for the army. And then the people were like, stop taxing us. And they were like, no. So then they had a revolt. And then they paid a lot of money to crush the peasant revolt. And they were like, oh no, we need more money to pay the army. I guess it's time to raise the taxes again. And then the peasants would get angry. And they'd be like, stop taxing us. They'd be like, no. So they rise up in a peasant revolt.
So
And then they'd use their army money to crush the peasants, and they'd be like, "Oh no, we need more money." It's like, wow, this is such a great strategy for ancient China.
Okay, wait, but did they eventually?
And then they were like, "Oh no, the army leaders are too strong, so they come back and I'm worried they're gonna come back and conquer us. What's the best way to solve this problem? I'm going to weaken our army and withdraw a little bit so that I don't have to worry about the leaders. But if we get invaded, oh man, are we screwed?" And then they got invaded by the Mongols. And I was like, wow.
The Mongols.
Great system.
But the Mongols, for all the faults the Mongols have, they certainly were pretty efficient at
Yeah, 'cause they had horses.
yeah.
You know what I was told in class? He was like, "What historically have the Chinese been very bad at?" And we were like, horses?" And he was like, "That's right. Not once has their culture ever been good with horses." And I was like,
Excuse
okay.
me? What about Lu Bu with the red hair? There's so many famous horses in Chinese history.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean that they were very good at domesticating them and riding them in battle as cavalry. They actually had a lot of infantry units, and they mostly used, like, or at least for a long time in the, like, ancient China, they had to, like, it was like a matter of, like, who had the most peasants using crossbows. And they would, like, not only the commanders would be, like, cavalry units and, like, units. Oops, nope, that's Fire Emblem language. Cavalry.
I just realized that this one has a house that produces nothing. It just doesn't
Why?
produce a trade. I don't know. I guess probably because they figured out they could and thought it'd be funny to include it. Yeah.
Where was
continue.
I?
Fire
I
Emblem.
was, well, yeah, I accidentally called them units when they're actual people in history. My bad. But yeah, so it was really a matter of, like, who had the most peasants
wait.
with, like, crossbows.
Oh, it's
'cause they
Fire
created
Emblem,
those.
Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light. I should have realized that. And
Yeah,
Tricky tells me I
not
could have at
dragon
least
and
24.
fire.
That's very nice. Did you know that 24 is
You should play the Chalius games, dog.
did you
That's
know
my friend's favorite.
Did you know that 24 wait, let me verify this is true.
Dad says he thought you ended at 12.
No, that's just sometimes. Did you know that in 24 is the amount of All-Star games that Giants legend Willie Mays played?
That's awesome.
Wow.
Anyway, peasants and crossbows.
Yes, peasants.
Very cool. Yeah, so it was basically a lot of infighting for most of ancient China, because China doesn't have a pure opponent, at least at this time before modernity happened. Because like all the countries around them are small, so they don't have to worry about it.
Right.
But yeah, they also never had a navy fleet for the ocean until that one time when they branched out and bought some ships from like Germany, and then they went to fight Japan, and they got completely wrecked.
He toyed with Navy under the Mongols.
Yeah.
All spin does sound effects.
They did have quite a fleet.
If everyone
just because it wasn't the Han
they had a lot of river stuff. They were very good at fighting on rivers.
Oh, what some of the greatest voyages of the ancient world.
Zheng He? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. We were talking about him in class 2 days ago, also today, because they have greatly exaggerated how large his boats are.
Well, yeah.
Oh man. The historical revisionism.
The boats, like, it's not very realistic looking boats. I saw the pictures. I was like, why are the boats so big? Oh my
That's
gosh.
just what they looked like in ancient China. You gotta have a little more trust.
It was kind of weird because they were pretty large.
See, his boats were huge. He had giraffes on them and stuff.
Just so you know, if you ever see a book that claims that Zheng He ever went to America, that's not true. He, in fact, did not.
No, he discovered the giraffe. It was amazing.
They were trading with people, and they sent the giraffe back, and they basically thought it was the equivalent of the European unicorn, and they were like, oh my gosh, perfect. Now we can say to the people, look, this magical mythical creature has come from outside of our lands to bless our emperor. He's definitely got the mandate of heaven.
Did you know that the Giants actually had the greatest navy in ancient Chinese history?
What?
That's a fun Giants fact. Look it up.
Did you know that there was an empress in China who, instead of using all that money to make a really good ocean fleet to fight Japan, instead built a fake boat out of stone so that the emperor could sit in his palace and look at it. Very cool.
Did they get invaded?
No, they just horribly lost that one fight they tried to have with the Japanese.
The only Asian Navy history story I really know is of like the Admiral Yi story. And I'm gonna switch back to regular colors so that I can more easily tell when I'm repeating a level. Because it always shows in the picture as the default color.
Oh.
But no, Admiral Yi from Korea and the turtle ships. That was a fun story. It was pretty cool. He never lost. I think he never lost. I think.
Actually, this is funny. This is funny. Speaking of never losing, the in not modern, but not that far ago, but far long ago, they the Europeans came by with flags and totally swept the Chinese army out of the way. But the Chinese have this painting of the Chinese dominating the Europeans,
right.
and beating them and getting them far away. And I was like, wow, makes sense. And the teacher was like, we had a sub. He was teaching because our regular teacher wasn't here. So normally my regular teacher just teaches about practically every detail of Chinese history, and this guy was just talking about the issues with Chinese warfare and military tactics, which, as we talked about, were horses and peasant revolts, and they were too afraid to put their commanders with too much power. Because that would be a problem when they had too much power, and it was also a problem when they withdrew, because then they got invaded by the Mongols.
Yeah.
But the Mongols couldn't do very well because they refused to mix with the people they were conquering.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So they just kill them?
No, they just kind of got well, there was a revolt, obviously. And they got they kicked the Mongol guy out. Did you know that Marco Polo actually visited China during the Mongols rule?
Oh yeah,
and
the doctor was also there from Doctor Who. Cool. That was a cool time. That's a cool episode.
Marco Polo loved the ruler of the Kublai Khan, I think.
Yeah, Kublai Khan.
Yeah. Bro loved him. I had to read a whole 50-page reading about how much Marco Polo adored practically everything that happened in Mongol China, and how much he adored Kublai Khan. I was like, wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Did you know one of the first Doctor Who episodes, or one of the first Doctor Who serials is about it's about the Doctor going to the Mongols. Not the Mongols. He basically the TARDIS gets stranded and he basically just has a road trip. We didn't watch it because it's been lost to time. They didn't preserve it, but so there's nowhere to see it. But basically they go in and they and so gosh dang it. So basically they go in maybe I could just do they basically go on a road trip together, but it's lost to time, so we don't know. Yeah, it's really sad that it was lost to time. So,
Yeah, that is
all
kinda
that's left
sad.
is audio.
Instead, I had to watch this like 5-minute clip from the Netflix series about the travels of Marco Polo, which my history teacher said had varying degrees of success when it came to historical accuracy.
Cool.
And he
Always
was
what you
like, "This
want.
one is pretty okay," and I was like, "Oh, okay, sounds good."
Wait, so what is this? What am I doing here? Okay, so great. So that has solved none of the problems and created new ones.
Let me tell you, much more interesting. It's about my totally fictional series about the wandering martial arts groups and how
Right.
these two martial arts leaders
Did you know
find
that one
out that
of
they're each other's soulmates, and the one of them really wants to wander the martial arts world with his soulmate, but unfortunately it's so sad because he's about to lose all his senses in 2 years because he had 6 nails driven into his body, and
Wait,
it's
what?
so sad and edgy. Yeah, because they had to steal his martial arts as a punishment to the mirror
one?
of
You know,
heaven.
Undertale is $1.
Oh,
Watch
like
one. I
at
buy it.
the
I already
the
have Undertale.
acupuncture.
I've streamed Undertale. I can't rebuy. I'm not rebuying Undertale. No
I
matter
didn't
how
watch
cheap it is, it
Undertale.
won't be cheaper than free because I already own it. Buy it again. No.
You're no fun.
Today,
Wait.
I got a birthday present
Sorry. I just
from
want
my
to make
friend,
sure. I just want to make
and
sure.
I have a scented candle now.
Well, it is your birthday, so that does make sense.
I was like,
Uh,
thanks. It says stress relief on it.
no question,
And then she
Barrett.
bought me a book I already own, which is fine.
But Barrett, I have a
And she
question.
bought me a book I didn't
Mm.
own because she was concerned I
Yeah.
already owned the other one.
Yeah,
It's like,
Barrett. Quick question. Is that like a real series or is that just like?
It's called Word of Honor. It's really good.
Word of honor. Oh my god. Sorry.
What?
What?
Is that
What?
the Sorry, that reminds me of the is it the show? Word of Honor?
It's a show. Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what book series it's based off of. Give me a second. Let me look it up. Do.
Wait, Mark, what were you saying?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say that like. Oh yeah, I was just gonna wonder if I was just wondering if it was real or if that was like a story you were making up.
I wish I'd made that up. So good.
Oh, it's by
Did you know that
Priest.
one of the most
Makes
important parts of Japanese naval history is the ninjas because the ninjas were also turtles, and that's how they fought. They were
Oh,
doing
that's
ninja
good.
turtles.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really one of the craziest times in
I haven't
history.
seen Word of Honor, but I do know the author who wrote the book that inspired the series.
You know the author?
No, like I know who it is, and I've read some of their other works.
I always
They're
hear
pretty
people talk
decent.
about how much like China is like homophobic and stuff. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
don't know
like, it's gotta be gay stuff with Chinese characteristics, homosexuality with Chinese characteristics. That's what the show is.
Yeah,
Let's see.
they couldn't.
It's so
They
good.
majorly they typically what they do is they majorly like they make them like best buddies forever.
But it's
The
like
best of
obvious. It's like
friends.
nobody's
Yeah,
hiding that they're in love. Like it's very, very obvious.
It's all in the subtext.
That's true.
It's only bad if you want, them to get married or whatever.
yeah. Actually, very interesting. I did a whole presentation on like not the shows, but like novels, etc. And it was basically like they're not allowed to. Well, first of all, they're not really supposed to be posting them, so they're posting them on like online, like sites in which you like. They have to be very careful. So they have this like new rule on the websites where you can't. They call it the below the neck rule. You can't talk about skin if it's below the neck, unless you're talking about
see.
hands. And I was like, oh, that's
I
pretty
love
cool. I was
It
like, that's
is-
pretty awesome. I did a presentation on it because I don't
They
know.
keep it
I read-
vague on purpose.
Did you know
It's
that,
vague on purpose.
did
Yeah.
you know that hands? That's it. Did you know?
Great.
So
And they were
great, man.
roommates. I love that trope. And there was only one bed, and they were roommates.
Why is our sister's life being led like a love life?
Like a fan fiction, like a slow burn
Yeah,
fan
like a
fiction.
Being
like a fan fiction.
Clarita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Clara, our sibling.
Yes, I know. Dog. What? Oh, do you want me to say your names?
Yeah.
Bert just says them anyway. Crazy.
Yes, yes.
Anyway, Claire went to bed. So,
Because she sucks.
no, because she's tired.
She's
And
not
it's
as
almost
fucking
1 o'clock.
as us.
Okay, bro.
Yep. Well, it was just like, it was just weird, like, you know what I'm talking about though, right, Naomi? Like,
Yeah. Clara do be
It's-
like that.
why?
I don't know, bro.
Why do be she like that?
What? Dog.
I don't wanna talk about it.
I need to catch up on my reading. I need to finish Ballad of Sword and Wine. It's been
And
months.
Fire and Dragons and the Sword of Ice.
No. I do have Peerless now, which is by Priest, the person who wrote the book for that is
Man,
Inspiring Word of Honor.
I don't know how to read. I would be so happy. Oh man, I need to
Being
learn how to
illiterate.
read.
Philip, did I tell you about this one book that I told my friend I would never read? And then she was like, oh, now I gotta read it. I was like, why would you do that? Because, like, it's the same genre, right? So it's Danmei, and it's called Case File Compendium. And it's like, this guy, I think the age difference is 13 years.
Right.
And the older guy used to be the other guy's psychiatrist when he was 9.
Of course.
And then they get together.
That makes perfect sense.
Oh god. It's so toxic. That's like, I don't want to read that. No.
That's very judgmental. I can't believe you wouldn't want to read that.
I watched my little shows in the morning before work while I have my tea. I can't really read while I have my tea because it's very involved. But
Right.
probably change my lifestyle to involve reading.
Well, no one reads, so it's not important.
Dog, what?
What even is illiteracy? You know what happens
No,
with
I know,
illiteracy? That was a
I
horror
know.
game. That's why no one should be illiterate.
For real.
Mm,
Say it again for the friends in the back.
what?
That was a horror game. That's why no one should be illiterate.
You didn't get any?
Mm-mm.
It's like when somebody says something that's so like, amen. You tell them to say it again for the friends in the back. For those in the back, not primary. Not elementary school.
Wait, what should I
have.
read
I
first?
I don't know if you wanted me to say anything. I was like, oh, he's unmuted, but they're unmuted. I was like, oh, I don't wanna
Am
Draw
I
attention.
unmuted?
Yes, Philip, you are unmuted.
Who are we talking about again?
A turkey,
Me.
dog.
Oh,
Sup?
Terry. We know who you are now.
Good
If
job,
I
Philip.
did this.
Don't sing Heather's, Jay.
Now, what's the worst that could happen if Jay sings Heather's?
I'll cry. No, I won't. Actually, I'm too tired.
Even louder.
times.
That's
No.
Hey, why did the bike fall over?
I have a bike?
What?
Whose bike?
Why did the bike fall over?
Because it was too tired.
That's
Sorry.
right.
Did I
How did
get
you
it?
know? Yeah.
See, it's because, you get it, because there's two things, and, like, these wheels are also
Wait.
called tires, and there's
Skibbity
two
lie.
of them. And when I'm tired, I'll say, man, I'm too tired to do something, so that's the joke.
Thanks,
In case you weren't aware.
thanks, Jay.
Oh,
Yeah,
today in
yeah.
class, speaking of Skibbity, today in class, I had to listen to the Skibbity Ohio Riz, like, Christmas song, like, parody for class on the...
Skibbity-tastic.
It was
For real.
pretty awkward.
Pretty skip-
And then we were all talking about, are we the new millennials? And I was like, I don't want to talk about this, dog. I just want to
Imagine-
go home.
I remember when I was watching
It's
like old
9:30
TV
in the
shows.
morning.
I'd watch like Brain Age, and I remember like millennials were like seen like for a while. I didn't even know what Gen Z was. I just assumed I was millennial because when I would look at the TV, it would always on the old TV shows I would watch, it would always refer to millennials as like a super young generation. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh yeah. So
My
to be
English
asked if
teacher
you're
doesn't
the
believe
new
in-
millennials is wild to me because it's like millennial still scans a bit as young in my mind, I think.
Huh. I think my English teacher said that he doesn't believe in generations and he thinks they're a farce.
I mean, I heard it was a good.
Still
I heard it was a.
No, a farce.
Thanks.
I
They
heard it was
wanted
a
to
pretty.
make me feel old.
I heard it was one of the better Sonic games though.
Generations?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he said he was like bordering millennial Gen X, but he's more millennial than Gen X.
Yeah, but when's you born?
Dog, I don't know.
You used to ask
Oh
him.
man, you don't just ask a man when he's born.
That's
Yeah, I'm not about to
I'm so
ask my
sorry.
teacher who got a doctorate
Hey,
in
when did you graduate high school?
no, he got his doc. Actually, fun fact: today I learned what his doctorate was in. He got his doctorate in nonsense literature.
Well, my favorite thing is
Oh, that's pretty. That's
to
that's
ask
pretty
some of
cool.
the younger teachers when they
It is pretty
graduated
cool.
high school, and then I tell them that's when I was born, which most of the time is true, and then they freak out.
Hey, to be fair, one of my classmates is 3 years younger than me, and is going to graduate at the same time.
Oh yes.
2010, I think, was when they were born. Which I
That
think
was-
is just barely.
Did you know in 2010 the Giants won their first World Series in San Francisco?
That's awesome, Philip.
Wow, thanks.
I think. Can we turn the conversation back to pretty Chinese boys? I'm just kidding.
Oh,
But
yeah.
That's really cool that you read. So which one should I read? When I do read.
Oh, like ones to start with that
Yeah.
aren't terribly traumatizing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Did somebody say drama?
I said trauma. It was me.
Okay.
Everyone says trauma these days. When I
I'm
was
trying
a
to think
kid,
of
there
like the
was
least
no trauma.
traumatizing one, but like the one that I'm thinking of is like controversial. It's like a satire on like the kind of novel that's not really popular in the West. So a lot of Western readers don't get it because it's not something that we really see. I mean, it's kind of something that we kind of see. It's kind of like a satire on like the over buff protagonist who gets all the women.
Man, I remember when
And then they kind of make it a satire and turn it gay. For my favorite, I think it was the first one I read to BH.
I wish women were real.
Good job, Philip. There are women in the novel. It's just a satire. It's called The Scum Villain Self-Saving System. Main character reads one of those novels about like buff protagonist dies and then wakes up as the antagonist.
Oh, it's an isekai.
Yeah, it's basically a satire of the isekai genre.
My birthday post, I'm gonna tag you guys as the
It's pretty good to
version.
BH. Just because I like it a lot.
I'll write it down.
I mean, generally,
I take these recommendations pretty seriously.
You could hear the disappointment.
I mean, like, I will, like...
What are you talking about?
No, so it's just that... I don't know. No, I don't know.
Man, shut up.
Oh.
I think, like, anything from that author is pretty good. I think that Scum Villain is the least traumatizing of the three. And also, it's the shortest.
I don't want to give up on this because it feels like I'm an idiot. But, like, does anyone have any idea how to solve this?
I thought you almost had it when you had the little things going around and around and around.
Why is this notification from Chrome just stuck here? Specifically in the exact best spot. You guys can see this on the Zoom. It's just stuck here. It's not responding to anything. It's in the exact spot where I can't see what chat is saying. Windows are middle age now. Press X. It doesn't work.
To doubt.
To doubt, thanks.
Millennials are not middle-aged.
Okay.
Don't say that.
Does anyone have any idea how to do this one? I don't want to spend a long time on it.
Have you tried asking to go away nicely?
What?
Like, say pretty please go away.
Pretty please go away notification suggestions. Did
I
not
literally
work.
will read that, so thank you.
Well, okay, we're using this scuffed setup now. This thing is like it's like it senses this is the last stream and it wanted to pull out all the stops.
1997, I believe, is the start of Gen Z.
Yep, I'm a millennial.
Right. You're middle-aged.
No, Philip.
Please don't call me middle-aged.
Okay.
I'll feel sad. I'll go buy myself, I don't know, a car or something. I don't know.
Yeah, for some reason today we had a lot of posts about millennials and Gen Z that we had to talk about in class today. I was like, why are we all talking about this? Oh my goodness.
Like,
I was talking about the... Yeah, for Digit.
Digital literary studies. Oh.
Yeah.
The oldest millennials are
talking...
middle-aged. Video of a cute hedgehog.
I was talking about...
I mean, I might as well. Here, but you only get to see it. You only get to see it. You only get to see it if you're in the Discord. Otherwise, you can't see it because I'm not gonna put it on the stream. You have to be, if you want to see the 10 hours of a cute hedgehog that I'm putting on, you have to be in the Discord. No one else gets to see this. So it's only if you're in the Discord.
Tomorrow. Tell my nails to dry faster.
Did you ask him nicely? Philip, where's your please?
What?
Add Subway Surfers, darn right. I did a whole video about that for Diglet. I got an A.
There, it's in the corner, kind of.
The
This is the
argument.
best I could do.
what was
But
my
it's not the best thing
argument
to do. I can
about
Yeah.
Subway Surfers?
Yeah.
It wasn't an argumentative assignment, it was an analysis assignment. And I said
What was your
that I
thesis?
basically was supposed to report out about the cultural significance of Subway Surfers. And so I talked about attention spans and how a lot of people thought that, oh, attention spans are like shortening because of things like Subway Surfers. And then I found this one article that I thought was really dumb because he was like, "Oh, Subway Surfers, like that's a symptom of shortening attention spans, not the cause." And I was like, I don't know if I believe that, because his reasoning
Wait,
was,
what?
we ignore ads all the time, so surely we must be able to ignore Subway Surfers. So we just choose to because it's a symptom of our shortened attention span. And I was like,
Write it down.
what? That doesn't make any sense. And that was my video. It was a group project. That was my part.
I mean,
Someone else talked
I
about.
do legitimately think that like it feels more. I'm not sure you could blame all of Subway Surfers for
I mean, that's
shortening.
true. But also, I don't
Oh, I just
like his
re-entered the
argument because it was supported really badly.
My argument would be that like Subway Surfers is a symptom of YouTube. I mean, the only reason people have Subway Surfers is because they need to attract people's attentions, and you wouldn't need to attract people's attentions if they weren't already very, very short.
Yeah, I guess. I've already done a blog post on YouTube Shorts.
Well,
Why do we have short attentions?
I think
YouTube
personally,
Shorts.
I will say I do think it's overblown. Like it's become a cultural touch point that we're short attentioned,
It's
so we
really
kind of
not
make
that
it.
bad, TH. I think the real issue is that like the real thing people get worked up over, at least older people, is when they see those like mostly fabricated videos of like teachers using Subway Surfers in class to help the kids pay attention, because like obviously those are not real. But today we were talking about AI like posts and AI comments, and they were like, yeah, older people fall for that all the time, you know. And I was like, you're like not like our parents, but like our grandparents. And I was like, I don't know. One time mom showed a video to me and she's like, look at that giant octopus, isn't that cool? And I was like, Mom, that's clearly AI. And she was like, what? And I was like, look at the legs and the tentacles. Like this one is these two are attached at the end, so they're curved together, and then it goes off screen and now they're separate. That's not how octopus work.
You don't know that. Have you ever
man.
seen an octopus?
Get off Facebook.
She was overtaken by overstimulation videos. I appreciate all the ideas. You do realize my streaming style is I play a video game, and then like
Oh
to
man.
completion. I don't do a lot of like gimmick streams.
Dog, you should play
Oh
Stars in
man.
Time. In Stars in Time, Philip. I feel like it really is your kind of game, dog. Like, it's really
I'll
freaking
consider
good.
it.
I literally saw a post about it show up in your Tumblr
Oh yeah,
today.
that is true. Yeah, I found a way to show more of the hedgehog.
And it's on a 25% sale on Steam right now.
I'll consider it. I don't think. Do you want me to stream it, or do you want me to play it? Because those are very
Dude,
different
I
things.
don't know. I don't care. Stars in Time is awesome. It's such a good game. I love it.
All right, I'll keep that into my mind.
It's based. I got the recommendation from a friend and I went in blind and it was really good. The characters
Turkey
are
also likes it.
awesome.
Turkey
It's like
also likes it.
it's kind of fun because like I mean yeah, there's a lot of stuff to like miss if you're not careful, but it's also like fun to like run around and explore because you saw the trailer, right? It's like time loops. So
Yeah.
I thought it was fun.
I
And
also
like
thought that
as long
was
as you
fun,
keep a
so-
save, if you keep a
keeps doing everything
save,
good.
it's probably fine. If you keep a save in every act, there's 6 acts. The last 2 are very short though, but
I'll consider doing
Um,
gimmicks and intermission streams. It's a decent idea. But like maybe we could maybe do more gimmicks in the level head streams because they are the way they are.
I'm also
You know.
I'm gonna go to bed now, Philip. It's 1 o'clock. I'm sleepy.
Okay, but
Oh,
you're like the
think
most
about.
talkative member.
Oh, might be. I gotta sleep though.
It's okay.
Peter,
I'll
what on
forgive you.
earth is in your
Good
mouth? Dude?
night.
Good night.
Nice
Oh,
to
give me
meet
that.
you.
Nice to meet you. All right. Good night, human beings.
Good
I'm
night,
leaving.
Naomi, the alien.
Bye.
I feel like I have to do this in like. So how are you guys doing?
I'm okay. I'm waiting for my nails to dry.
Right.
Yeah. I have
That's not too
terrible
funny.
rash.
You have what?
I'm sure you
Well,
want to
why
hear all
funny?
about it.
You could sometimes be funny, Turkey. Our humor doesn't always line up, but you could sometimes be funny. Sorry, what were you saying, Barrett?
Oh, do you actually want to hear about my terrible rash? I don't think so.
I mean, let's try other conversations first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reminder that you can see chat, Barrett. Like you should be able to know when chat's happening. So
I can see. That wasn't addressed to me. The question wasn't addressed to me. I wanted to tell you about my like sensory stream stuff. Like I have my japes and I have my like you have you ever seen my New Year's stream? I don't think you have.
I mean, I have, right?
Yeah. So my New Year's? Or I'll have the ball dropping in the corner. I'll have the game, the ball dropping, my japes running, a lot
Right.
of stuff. I just have a lot of things going on sometimes. I get overstimulated so fast though.
That would make sense.
I get very overwhelmed.
Think. Yeah, it's true. I can see that because it's that checks out to me.
What checks out?
That you get overstimulated really fast.
About me?
Yeah, that seems yeah.
I guess so. What makes you say that though?
I don't know. It seems that it I don't know.
That I'm confused all the time?
Maybe I don't know. I'm trying to. You're interrogating me, and I'm like watching. I'm trying to like solve this puzzle at the same time.
Okay, forget about that. Sorry. I'm gonna make Irish boilers for St. Patrick's Day. I gave my friends
what?
some Guinness. Got the little nitrogen in the Guinness. Gotta hold it upside down, vertical. All vertical, like the nitrogen, and it's gonna be a draft. It's gonna be a draft with the Baileys and the Jameson and make Irish boilers. And drink them with my buddy.
I don't know. Wait, is that all related to alcohol? Because I don't understand how
Yeah,
much of that was.
that was all alcohol. I don't
Okay.
normally drink, but for holidays it's nice.
Yeah, I've never drunk it before because I don't know what.
There's no
alcohol
reason
is.
for. You don't need to do that. There's no reason to.
Everyone that drinks is always like, I would never drink, but I will. That's what they all say.
What? That they don't drink, but they will?
That you shouldn't drink, but they will drink though.
You shouldn't drink.
But like you're gonna drink though, right?
Me?
Yeah,
I will.
that's what they
I don't
all
recommend
say.
it. I don't recommend it. Don't do as I say, not as I do.
Yes, that's a very convincing argument.
But it's nice
Well,
to have fun once in a while.
So I should drink.
If you want, just drink something good. Don't drink like crap. Don't drink like
I
Bud
feel like the
Light.
Volvo. Fun Light. This is too complicated. I can't hold a conversation. You see the problem? Like I can't hold a conversation and play the game at the same time. And
You
that
could
has
just
been.
play the game bad.
I'm trying to get through. We're so close. We just need to get 100 of these stupid community levels, and then we can move on to doing the achievements, which are going to be a lot faster. Good mix for Barrett, can you answer some of the questions in the sidebar?
It makes for intermissions is a good idea and concept. Like from a casual perspective, it adds more interactivity, which is good. Yeah, dude, have intermission gimmicks.
I guess I already have the gimmicks. I'm already doing level head. I might do gimmicks during level head. I will be more open to doing special gimmick things when doing the level head stream. But I will primarily be playing. Well, the main thing I'm going to be doing is that in Levelhead, I'm going to start doing these community mic nights. So on Levelhead, you guys can come in and talk.
That's great. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice being able to talk.
Drink a
Nice
Capri
being able to
Sun.
talk.
I don't have
Yeah,
a
you
Capri
should
Sun.
drink that Capri Sun.
So Capri Sun's kind of mid.
Oh my god. I can't believe you would say it to my girl.
What, Capri Sun?
I don't know. I don't care. Don't I genuinely don't care.
Only
millennials remember. Only 90s kids remember.
It's true. No one else has ever drunken.
No one.
Yeah.
You don't really understand. You don't get it. You don't get it. I'm
you're from
really
the 90s?
tired.
Man, did you know that Barry Bonds played in the 90s?
Is that true?
Yeah.
It's very Bonds. Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that Barry Bonds is pretty good at the game of baseball?
I heard that. Respect my wrong opinion on reasons.
Barry Bonds
Whose wrong opinion? Phillips?
Yeah, mine.
Oh yeah, they're not mid. I'm with Turkey.
They're just not that good. I don't see why everyone likes them so much.
Plain popcorn with good condiments like ketchup. No.
So Barry Bonds is the all-time home run leader in baseball.
I respect that. Okay. Think my nails are dry?
I don't know. But you
Popcorn with condiments? No, don't do just butter. Salt and butter.
Wait, what do you think popcorn would go with? Good ketchup or mush? Neither of those would go well with popcorn. You want salty things. Various forms of salt maybe would be acceptable, but I think you probably want to stick with the classics.
Just salt and butter. Popcorn is popcorn, man. Don't mess with my popcorn. I don't even go for that kettle corn.
You could also be like a New Yorker and very elitist about the company.
What?
As I was saying,
make fun of my stance on pizza again.
Oh, is it the New York pizza's good?
New York pizza is the best.
Okay. Maybe some cheese-like condiment? I mean, you could. I guess it's savory.
Ew, girl, don't put cheese on your popcorn, man.
I mean, look, I am someone who's okay. Did you know what's really good? You know what tastes really good? A salted banana.
Support you. It's okay. It's okay. Banana
It's
ketchup, Filipino banana
well,
ketchup.
yeah, that's true. We do make we do make banana ketchup. Do you question Barrett? Do you know the no, I've wrong repeated some of those. No. In the Philippines they have. So have you ever had Filipino spaghetti?
Mm-mm.
You got to get that banana ketchup, hot dogs, and you gotta and top it off with some cheddar cheese.
Oh my god. We're having Filipino spaghetti.
And of course, the
Banana
reason
ketchup,
it's
hot
like
dogs,
that is
and cheddar.
because the reason it's like that is because when they were when they transferred over, like when they became a kind of satellite of America after the Second World War, and they wanted to assimilate because obviously they really didn't like the Japanese when they forcibly conquered the Philippines. So when the Americans came in and undid that, and they were like they wanted to be Americanized, and so they wanted to have spaghetti, but the ingredients for spaghetti don't really grow in the Philippines, and so it's basically a Filipino spaghetti is a bunch of compromises so they could eat spaghetti.
That's fun.
What potato chips go well with? I
Good
usually
story.
Tostitos are pretty good plain, but like they are really condiment chips, I think. Lay's can be pretty good with condiments as well. You really want plain stuff with condiments because you don't usually want the flavors to mix from the potato chip to the thing. What do you think, Barrett? What potato chips do you think really go well with condiments? Barrett? Barrett, are you still there? Are you still there? Huh. That's probably fine. Someone makes plain potato chips and popcorn in a bowl would, yeah, plain potato chips and Lay's goes together fine.
Can you hear?
I can kind of hear you. Just got you. I heard, can you hear? And then I get cut off after that.
You can't hear me? Oh,
Now I can hear you. Now I
damn.
can hear you. I can hear you now.
You hear me good?
Yeah.
Like real good?
I mean, pretty good.
Like better or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, what do you
Yeah,
guys
'cause
all
I
think? Yeah. Sorry.
potatoes.
Right. What do you guys think the worst board game of all time is?
You've asked this before.
Yeah, I'm participating in this tournament and stuff. I was talking about it when you were on. I guess I was talking about it on Barrett's stream.
You know, I guess I haven't played enough board games.
Oh, I see.
I used to play them with my mom and my family and stuff, but I was very young. I don't remember too many of them. I genuinely enjoy playing games of all sorts.
For this board game called Fatal. Fatal is a tabletop RPG. It doesn't count. No, I like board games as well. They're very fun. They're a fun family tradition. I've already done this one.
I guess, yeah, I don't really play enough board games with people. I'm gonna get all lonely and depressed on you. I think the worst board game is Battleship because it's boring.
I mean, what?
Is that a
Battleship's
board game?
great.
It's
Battleship, isn't there a
boring,
rock paper
man.
scissors? Yeah, the rock paper scissors game that was second place last year. It's considered pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Battleship. Boring.
All right,
You could be playing Sploosh Kaboom from Wind Waker, but you're a coward.
Well, also it's way more convenient to play Battleship, but
Sploosh Kaboom's where it's at.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just an algebra problem. 1, 2.
Do you wanna Let me tell you about my Triassic crustaceans.
6, 7.
Let me tell you about
What?
do you want to know?
About the
Do you want to
trash
know
can?
about Triassic crustaceans?
Sure.
I'm trying to hatch them. Well, I hatch them, but I feel like there's too much algae, and the Nauplii are getting caught in the algae, so I need to time it perfectly. I need to time their growth and the temperature in such a way so that the Nauplii outgrow the algae.
Yes, that's just like when I had to make creme fraiche, and they out, and then I had to get my lactic acid bacteria to outgrow the rest of the bacteria in the heavy whipping cream.
Really?
Oh wait, yeah, Adultery won first place. They're doing another tournament right now. You can vote. They're like voting for the second round is open today. I'm gonna do it after stream. It just opened. Like, that's going on right now. They're doing a sequel. Sorry, what did you say, Barrett, about what was really?
What? I don't know. It was interesting about the bacteria.
No, not Adultery 2. It's the world's worst board game tournament, too.
Adultery 2!
Let's all go play Undertale 2.
I need to play Undertale on stream. Guys, I wish I didn't have to work like a real job.
Yeah, have you never played Undertale?
I want to play Undertale.
Do you know
I
what
watched my
happens?
friend Zarin play it.
You didn't watch me when I was
You
playing
played
Undertale.
it?
Yeah, I did Genocide before I met you.
I didn't know you were playing it. I would have watched you, silly.
Yeah, well, it was Genocide, so like people were dying, so it's...
I probably wouldn't have liked it.
Yeah.
Why did you play that? You're full of darkness?
Full of dark. Okay, we've had the cannibalism talk. Like,
I know that, but for you, it's just an ethical question that you find interesting, right? It's you don't actually
Yes.
crave the taste of human flesh.
I don't crave it, but like if I ever lost my arm, I would want to eat it. Like,
That's bizarre. That you want to eat your arm, your own arm.
It would. First off, it would be if it was dead. Like, there's not much you could. If it was chopped, if my arm was chopped off, like if I lost my arm, there's not much I could do about it. But like, I might as well have the chance of a lifetime to have to eat it.
Girl, you are not a gecko eating the shed skin. This is a serious thing. That's your own human arm. What if it feels you? What if that arm feels pain?
I mean, it wouldn't be able to. To be fair, a crime is a
You gotta stop looking at the body parts and extensions of your body.
Well, okay, how about a finger? Like my ring finger. Do you know my mother says the worst? My mother said in class one time that the best finger to lose is the ring finger because the ring finger it has two tendons, so it's the weakest finger when playing like piano. Because she was a music teacher, so she said that the ring finger was the best finger to lose. And then one of her students,
Why are we picking fingers?
Okay, wait. So
One
I tell the story.
Yeah.
When my mother, she was a instructor. She was a piano instructor, or she's generally a music teacher. But so she would teach piano. So my mother is a music teacher, and so she would tell her students that if you were ever to lose a finger, you'd want it to be the ring finger, because there's extra tendons on your ring finger, Because there's 2 tendons on your ring finger. That makes it the weakest for playing the piano. Like, have you ever tried to raise just your ring finger? It's really hard because there's tendons on both sides of the ring finger.
Yeah.
So anyway, then when she was going to get like McDonald's or something, and she saw one of her old students in the driveway, and they were like, "Oh, I was stuck in a fire, and look, because of my wedding, I lost my ring finger. I'm so glad it was the right finger to lose." And it was horrified my mother.
What?
Yeah, because she'd lost the finger.
Wait, why'd she lose it?
She was in a fire, like, so it wasn't like her fault, but like it was like, but she was like, "Oh, I'm so happy it was the right finger because it's because you told me that if I ever had to lose a finger, to have to lose the ring finger," and my mom was like, "Oh God," because she never expected the advice to apply, you know, like. I
Yeah,
don't think it was
that's
her
some hard
choice.
advice.
I don't think it was
Can
a
I tell you what
church.
thought that I have?
What?
That is the kind of advice that a Japanese piano teacher would give to a student that is beginning to go down the wrong
Oh
path,
my gosh! I
but
feel like
also
we've gotten off
they
topic.
still have hope for their career because
Exactly like that. Yes.
because it's a thing to save face if you're in the Japanese underworld to cut off a finger if you as like a form of sacrifice if you offend your boss or
That
if
is
you fail your
that.
boss.
Yep, that is exactly like my mother.
I'm sorry.
The same thing, really. If you really think about it, that's what my mom's like, really. You haven't met her, but like, I mean, I assure you, that is exactly. What 3 Sonic characters would you want as roommates? I go with, first off, 3. Like, that's a large room to room with. But I was definitely Tails as one of them. But do you know Sonic better? What other people?
Oh my god. Okay. In my room, like as a roommate, like to live with, Big the
Yes.
cat, absolutely. Gotta have Big. Big, maybe like I don't know, Cream.
Oh, Cream is great.
Yeah, maybe like somebody chill. Who would be really chill? Maybe Tails.
Yeah, I said Tails. Tails, Cream. What about Barry? Barry's good.
I don't know Barry.
From the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh my god, that does count as Sonic Universe, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, Tails,
I
Barry,
wish
and
I
Big the
knew
Cat.
that. I
Like,
wish I experienced these things.
if only you had been to my stream where I streamed the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. But you
Yeah.
weren't there. We might have actually have met at that point. So
Maybe we did have met.
but anyway, yeah, Barry's just some guy. I like the idea. I don't know Sonic very much. I really like the idea of Barry just hanging out with Sonic after that. Like, yeah, we're pals now, I guess. I was
They're
there
friends.
yeah.
They were roommates.
Well, no, but I still like it for them to have been friends. This is the Reds. Perfect. Oh. Right, that's why.
How long do you think it's gonna take for this matte top coat to dry?
Hopefully just long enough for it to keep you on the line.
Yeah, I'm afraid to mess it up because I always mess it up and I get depressed. So I'm just gonna sit here quietly.
I like it's. I like start like going in there like adding more mats so that it takes longer so you stay on the line.
You need to add more mat. You need to make it extra mat.
Yes. What do you
Man. Man. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know berries, so I can't. But I think cream, big, and tails would be pretty chill. No drama.
Makes sense.
To be spicy, if I wanted to have a good time,
Cream, big, and
maybe it would be like
I'd probably do cream, tails, and
Shadow.
berry. I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't want to room with Big the Cat. I don't know him very.
Give
No.
give me Shadow and nobody else. I'm just kidding.
Shadow is not a good. Shadow would go badly. I don't think Shadow is a very good option.
Shadow and we don't need a third roommate.
But wait,
Shadow.
just all three of us because we're all.
No wait, Shadow, Shrek, and me. I could be like in between them.
I feel like. Sure. Sure, you could do that. Barry is. I love Barry. Yeah, I love Barry and Co. Sonic and his Freedom Fighters and Barry, who we met at who we met at the gas station. Like,
would I not want as roommates?
Shadow.
I don't think I do not want a room with Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic is great, like character wise, but like he's also like kind of really annoying. So like, for a roommate, probably not.
I did not want a room with Eggman.
Eggman is evil. That is true.
No, he's just goofy.
Who else would I not? Bowser. I wouldn't want to wear with Bowser, the famed Sonic character as he appears in Mario and Sonic
at the Olympic Games.
Yeah, from famed Mario game, from famed Sonic game, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Man, I do not want a room with. I don't want a room with. I don't know.
Not pay rent. Yeah, rent is authority, and he would go up against it.
What are these guys? Ah. No Sonic, no Eggman. I don't know. I feel like Knuckles and I could get down.
Yeah. Knuckles could be good.
Knuckles would be a
2
good
days,
roommate.
they'd just be off saving the world the rest. Oh, it would be nice if he just wasn't rooming though. Like he just like left and then just wasn't really around. Because then you don't have to deal with him. I'm running out of levels.
What about that girl Tickle? Tickle's cool.
Yeah. I was legitimately running out of like easy levels to do. Because a bunch of them need the enchanted attic, which I don't have. Boy, okay, I think I can do this one. We need 5 more.
I gotta work. I gotta work at noon tomorrow.
Well, you can still get 9 hours of sleep as long as you don't go to sleep beyond 3 a.m.
I don't think that's how it works.
There's a high chance of your roof getting ripped off. Oh, that would be annoying. It's not how it works.
I am severely tired.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I need to go.
Okay.
I think I need to go.
Goodbye. And then
Thank you for streaming Teeny Tiny Trains just for me.
That's. I mean, I did. It wasn't for you specifically. Like it was because I wanted to
Thank you
finish
for
it.
stream. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for
Thank you
playing
for
this game.
watching.
I will goodbye turkey. I will definitely play some of this game.
On stream.
So I have my next stream planned. I have my next stream planned, and I don't want to change my plans, but I will play it. I will definitely play it, but not on my next stream. My next stream, I want to focus on Nikki because I have a ton of polls. I was planning on maybe doing a little Pokemon, maybe doing a little Tamagotchi, but I was not planning on doing any other PC game. But I will play this. I will. Because I enjoyed watching you play it. That's the reason.
34446662524. Right. 3444666 44466 Bonds Maze. 3.
Okay.
4, oh, I forgot
Goodbye,
6.
guys. Good night. Be well. Ciao, ciao.
Goodbye, Barrett. Level not found. Okay, so it's not just gonna let me play my own level for one of these. Oh gosh. Oh, this one doesn't look too bad. 3 playable protagonists for any fictional game. Toss up on Kirby. Honestly, I don't think Kirby would be very kind, and I'll go with Kirby because he wouldn't mess with me, and he lives a pretty simple life. Like I've ever seen Kirby's room. It's like one room with like just a bed in it, like. So I'm gonna go with Kirby. 1. See if this works, and then we'll just mirror it. Yeah, Mario's a good one. So the risk of fire starbound is the best roommate. Well, yeah, but people don't like attack Mario's house. Like Mario always has to go out on an adventure. I definitely got to do Kirby though. Like he's my man. I love him. It's one of my favorites. Got to be Kirby. Is this another Enchanted Attic one? Wait, I've already done this one. These all involve the Enchanted Attic. Wait, so when I press this, oh, why is it telling me? Why is it allowing me to buy the game plus the Enchanted Attic, or just the Enchanted Attic? And they all cost the same amount of money. What would Kirby's height be in this scenario? Oh, I would love to have 8 centimeters, 6 centimeters, or 6 inches, I think. Yeah, 6 inches. I would love to have 6 inches Kirby. That would be great. Transmit Chromer, yeah. Let's just scan to see if there are any easy levels left. Because we only need 4. Those are all done. That's not easy. We tried a long time on it. Maybe this one could be easy. This one could be easy. Let's try it. Spamton? Yeah, it's Spamtomir. No. This could be. Maybe it's not that bad, but I am not doing it. Mario Kirby. I don't want to do any of the kid protagonists. Oh, this one seems like it'd be pretty easy. Oh, wait, it has the Enchanted Attic. This one also has Enchanted Attic elements. This one's easy. Link. I don't want to do just Nintendo games. I want to do like Although, if we did Nintendo games, you could also do Isabelle. Isabelle would probably be nice. Wait, that's not a main character. Sorry. Isabelle should be the main character. You should play as Isabelle in one of the. Is there a game where Isabelle's the main character? I mean, it probably wouldn't be like there would be like a lot of risk, but I would love to play to room with the Doctor from the Doctor Who licensed game. Whoops. But also, yeah, I would love. I think the Doctor would be nice. From Doctor Who. Series originates from a game. Okay. Is this also? Yeah, this is also. This requires it. That's not simple. That's not simple. I don't think this is simple. That looks complicated. This one might be simple. Yeah, this one might be simple. Yeah, red, blue, green, blue. It might not be so bad because red, blue. No. Yeah, because it would be red, blue, green. And yellow. Red, blue, green, blue. Red, blue, green, blue. Yellow, green. Yeah, because blue, green, and yellow, green are gonna both be it. Blue, green, blue. Yellow, green. Wait, I think that's so yellow, green, blue, red. So it's red, blue, green. So it's gonna be red, blue, green. So or this. Definitely no room. Yeah, don't who or broken. Don't room with a kid. I wouldn't want a roommate with a kid. You know, I'd prefer like an adult. Blue. Yellow, green. Yellow, green. Yellow, green. Yellow, green, blue, red. Gotcha, we should make this. Yeah, don't room with the kid, but gotcha not. Yeah, they are mischievous, which would probably not be the most, which could be annoying. Green, blue, red. Yeah, so these are gonna run into each other because they're gonna be. Oh, Tia, would you with Teen? At this point, I'm close enough that like maybe, but like you know, I'm not that far off. Like I'm only like in my early 20s, so like it's not like maybe I could do I could swing that, but I would prefer not to if I could avoid it. That's perfect. As long as I can figure out a place. Get off the ride, basically. We're gonna go like this. And then I need to get this thing. Like this. Joke Persona 5 is a late teen. Maybe Joker. Joker's pretty good. I do like. Yeah, Joker could be. Yeah, Joker could be good. Oh, this needs to be much faster. Okay. 60 to 17. Yeah, I could possibly do Joker. That wouldn't be too terrible. Keep giving me characters so I don't have to come up with them. Basically. Blue, red. Yeah, that would work out well. What would be first, so we could do. Alright. Chris? I don't know. Chris seems kind of troubled. Oh yeah, Joker can play Vent. That's nice as well. Chris seems kind of troubled. Seems like they're going through a lot. I'm not sure I really want to room with him. Them, sorry. This, I think, might be easy. No, not on this. We're back again looking for at least manageable, easy levels. Maybe this one probably won't be too bad. Or I can pay rank if needed, or at the very least pay for himself. Yeah. I think it's like a really bad situation, then jury rig their way out of it. So that's pretty resilient, at least. So which comes first? Yellow comes first, so... And then green comes first, so... I'll just go like this. Alright, good. Train unlocked. Oh my gosh. That's it. That's 100. Alright, we can now use the Proud Huffer. There's only a few more things. We're very close to the end now. So I got this for. Can we spam duck? Not yet, not yet. I mean, you can, but like, if we're not at it, oh, it's vintage. This isn't the end. There's still some achievements to do. Introducing the latest marvel from the creative 40 of Teeny Tiny Town, our splendid metal train, a shining example of modern craftsmanship and durability, far surpassing the common wooden toys of the day. This is no ordinary train. It's a masterpiece designed for the most discerning of young engineers and esteemed collectors alike. Crafted with meticulous care, the Proud Huffer boasts a robust metal construction, ensuring it will chug its way through countless adventures and remain a cherished keepsake for future generations. The train promises not just a journey on tracks, but a voyage into the imagination, all from the comfort of your living room. It's vintage. And you can spam jug whenever you want, but we're not done yet. There are still some things to do. Color chaos, match up the wrong color train with its station. So I think, I'm not sure exactly, I think it's 3 the paint world? No, 3 is tunnels. It was after... Is it 2? Is 2 the paint world? No, 2 is switches. Is Luke gonna make a late teen so I have to pay rent for themselves? Probably not, but I trust him. I think after 18, a lot of stuff is legal. Like, you can base... Oh, like... Nope, I already wooed out. You can, like... Like, you don't have to legally take care of someone after 18, I think. This is the paint. Okay. So I think we gotta go and like paint it, and then like, nice, he's like barely under. Yeah. Gotta find one with multiple paints. I think we need to. Maybe do something like this. That didn't work. How do I get this achievement? Let me look up the guide. In a few seconds. Out of the events of PS4, you could cook curry and coffee pretty well, yeah. Color chaos. No, but like, how do I do color chaos? Like, it's not very descriptive. It says, match up the wrong color train with its station. Essentially, max stats and skilled. Yeah. I mean, people could definitely be independent at a certain point. But, alright, the Steam community for it. I just don't see how like You know, like wrong color train to its station, right? Or doesn't that count? Why doesn't that work? I really wonder what makes this work. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, he'd be a pretty good roommate. Let me just watch someone play this. Because 50% chance that they like get the bloody achievement, and like I've just. Like, is this an achievement I was supposed to have gotten but didn't? Like a chip and oriented, yeah. Fine. The entire train's all achievements. Alright, walkthroughs, guides. Okay, so there's not. Did I even find the floppy disk? Like. Oh my gosh. Mario's good, she's in all, and like has a decent amount of money. Let me look. There is a teeny tiny trains Discord, but I think I left. On. No, don't just show me them. I want to see. My gosh dang it. Fine, give me a second. We're going to Steam. At least we're going to. Yeah. Teeny-tiny trains. Oh, like here. Myra's good. He's an adult, money, and he's very responsible. Wait, even Kirby's not an I mean, he's young. He's described as a young boy in the English manual. And he's not really. He's not really an infant. I don't really think of him as an infant. I think that's a bad way to think of him. I mean, he lives on his own in the games. You realize that, like, he lives by himself. He has a house. It's just an igloo, but like, it's like an igloo house, so it's not very like SpongeBob. Kind of in like the idea that like he's seen as a lot younger than he actually is. How do I find the bloody community cab? There we go. Mid-30s? No, there's no known age. He's probably, I mean, like, all I know is that it's, I mean, that's almost like more mundane. You bloody color chaos achievement should be easy to figure out. I think it's still broken. Personally, do I have it unlocked on Steam? Because if it's unlocked on Steam, I don't care. Like, is it unlocked on Steam? Yes. Okay, so it's just not unlocking in the game because this game is buggy as all heck. I would say he's kind of ageless, almost. He just kind of is. Alright, so we have Color Chaos. What we need is All-in-One Pong and the train and that one. So we'll look up Pong in a bit. All-in-One. That's in the Treehouse levels, I think. Let me just check the... No, not notes. Achievements. That's Pong. The Treehouse Hatch. So let's go back to the main menu. Let's go to it. Old enough to work minimum wage? I guess, but they don't really have that on Popstar. That's part of the thing. You know, like, I wouldn't, like... If he was in our world, would he not be ineligible for work for whatever reason? I don't see why he'd be ineligible to work for work. Again, I think he'd be able to take care of himself, like... Gosh dang it, I really wish it would let me place these just on the side. In draw mode. I mean, it's going kind of far, but it's not really making it. Minimum wage full-time job. I mean, the other thing about Kirby is that Kirby is self-sufficient. Like, he probably wouldn't feel the need. Like, you know, like, he lives on his own in an igloo. Really? No one's asking about hole-in-one. You bloody... I mean, he would be able to. I'm not sure he would. Again, maybe, I'm not sure Kirby would room with someone. Like, he probably would just, like, go off, do his own thing. Oh, we're at 27? What if... Yeah, we just... Is Kirby competent enough to file taxes? That's actually an interesting question. I don't think they competent enough? Honestly, probably not. Like, American taxes, like, where you actually have to do a bunch of stuff. They probably wouldn't, because, like... Look, and I love Kirby, but, like... I don't suppose I can, like... get these to go, like, even faster, right? Is actually educated? Not really. Kirby doesn't really have a school. They probably wouldn't know what to deal with taxes is. Again, they live in an igloo by themselves. Oh, there we go. That one banged into itself. Forget one of those to like generate, but they fling towards the other direction. Most educated? Susie, probably? Because, like, she was a secretary. Who's the smartest? Susie, probably... What if that's degrading the amount? Let's just do this. And actually, yeah, we just want all of them in this one space. Oh, right, but then it gets backed up. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think Susie would probably be the smartest. What's the baseline for a Kirby character's intelligence? Who would be like in the middle? In the middle? Someone like, okay. That's tricky. In the middle. Like, who are we including? Like, maybe someone like the Animal Friends. Maybe, I don't know. Like, maybe a generic Waddle Dee. Most of them aren't like educated traditionally, but they would have like decent like they're like independent. They don't need to like. I mean, obviously, like DDD's probably pretty far down. He's pretty not very smart. But like Meta Knight's pretty on the higher end. Waddle Bandana D, I'd say, is probably on the higher end. The Animal Friends, again, they are of like woodland smarts, but they're not really book smart because they're animals. We're gonna do basic multiplication. Meta Knight probably could. Bandana D probably could, but I'm not sure. Depends on how you interpret it. Adeline probably could. The ribbon and the fairies probably could. Meta Knight's usually seen as very competent. He probably could pretty easily. Are they bouncing off a wall? Is there a wall that like prevents it? Like, do we have to get it like them to glide up high? I'm very aware of them, yeah. Feels like it's banging against the wall. Feels like they're all slam. I feel like they're not, like, it's not working. Oh, this might be promising. What if we do this? Notice how they do compared to the average for someone being the same. Well, again, intelligence isn't really something that can be so easily ranked. The problem is in the nature of intelligence as like, you can't really rank people by how smart they are. There's like a lot of different kinds of intelligence and a lot of different like ways you could be smart or not. It feels like it's not really possible to just go like, who's the smartest though? Like, but the only people that have done this by accident. Like, my god, is it not working? How did I get them to go like super high? Like, that was like cool when they did that. Maybe it has to be like at the same time. That was pretty nice. There's a supercomputer or something, right? Oh, so like Starlink or not Starlink? That's something else. It's Stardream, yeah. Stardream's pretty. Yeah, it's is Stardream a character though? Like, I guess that would also put Nova as one of them because Stardream's basically a Nova. Oh, no! Oh, it counts! Oh, thank goodness it counts. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised we got. I was gonna give up on that one. I didn't think we'd actually get that one. Alright, so we secretly do have this one because we have the Steam achievement. Stairway Stumble. So that's on, what's it called? The porch, yeah. Which I think it's a very similar goal. This is one that we're gonna want. We can find a different one. There's stuff that's useful like communication skills, mathematics, wisdom, experience, reading, cognitive, be able to read, understand, science to some extent. It's like a lot of things. Oh wait, you know what we could do? We could do. I mean, I don't know. It'd be tough to say what exactly, like to give just strengths and weaknesses. And they all have some strengths and some weaknesses. It's kind of hard to pinpoint. There we go. Oh, I love the cloner. Like, you need to like that's like too big for my brain to tackle. It needs to be like a smaller question. We got to figure out where Train Pong is. The least blind sparks, like maybe Meta Knight. Meta Knight's pretty all around competent. I would put Meta Knight down at just like a first blush. Very powerful, very competent. Generally cautious. Knows how to fly a giant like battleship. Owns a giant battleship. It kind of does not get the chance to do a lot because of stuff. Giant battleship doesn't get to do much. Who's the most TDD? He gets possessed every game. He's kind of an idiot. He fixed a fight with Kirby and then loses every time. Probably TDD. And that's why the two of them are dating. So that's how that worked. That's how that happened. Let me just look up Teeny Tiny Train. Let's go back to Steam. Someone's got to have talked about the discs, the floppy disks, right? Let's just look up floppy. Love wins. Oh gosh. want the Pong one. Man, why is no one here talking on this thing? No, this one's just talking about how they can't play it very well. How do I find Train Pong? Why does no one have any like guides or resources on where stuff is? Buddy, okay, I'm gonna find their Discord server. All right. Guess Discord's up here now. This is getting ridiculous. Second most common when it comes to species use what Unix foods. Sushi's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, buddy. Get rid of that. No, I don't need it. Gosh dang it. I'm trying to get to certain... Why is this here? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Pong. What do you mean no results? No one asked about Pong? Disc. Oh gosh dang it. Are you kidding me? Does no one know where it is? Arcade. Is there a train on each of the... Arcade on hills. Alright, it says there is a new train in World 7 at least. So there's at least one of them is in World 7. Where is it? Where do they put this thing? Is there just one on each world? And like, do I have to click on it on the way into the level? Because that kind of sucks. Like, this is really annoying to do. Anyone see it anywhere? It's not like it only has a chance to appear, right? Because that would suck. It's not like it's... Okay, let's see if I can... Did anyone ask... Disc... Floppy... Nothing on Pong... Where are they? Like, I swear I look on all of the maps. Like, I look on all the maps. That are just a character. Yeah, I think Susie. Go to like a map like this. Look around. I click everywhere. I can't find it. Okay, I'm really annoyed about these because like they're kind of fun, but like I just have no idea where they are. And there's no resources anywhere. Because no one plays this game. The third drawer. First drawer. But they have a whole thing about train pong, and so it must be somewhere. So I don't even know what train pong is. The heck is it? Are we in the master levels? No one's seen any more floppy disks. Doesn't appear to be here. Like, am I just an idiot? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And then it like zooms in so much. Like I can't see any part of this. I would like a hint. I'd like a hint on where the thing is. It's gotta be one of them. No, it's hide hints. Hide hints. Get out of here. Wait, is it like... It's going to 10. I'm going insane. Where it's... And no one on the Discord has ever asked, man, I wonder where those floppy disks are. Bunch of incurious idiots. Okay, they probably found it, so like... Guess they're not that... So I guess they can't be seen as idiots. Bloody hell. Oh wait, I just closed Discord. This is literally the last thing. There's nothing left after this. Yes, I know, it's very sad. Okay. Clearly Discord is still working. Thanks. Oh, looks like the notification eventually went away, so we could have to go back to regular setup. I don't want to have to figure out where the heck it is. Ending poll, that's clearly over. I just want to be able to see it. I just want it to clearly appear. Is that a part of the arcade? No. Help. Yes, that would be very fun. Why is there literally no information? Teeny tiny trains, all discs. This is just some random guy. Doesn't even go to the arcade. Oh, this one. He also doesn't go to the arcade. Where is Pong? What about Reddit? Does Reddit know? That's not the same thing. No Pong in this one. Where is it? Where is it? Thanks, Turkey. Is it in the community levels? Oh, okay, well, we're not going to be able to find one that zooms out that much. It's in the community levels. Okay. First things first. Readily don't. They could be. They could just be broken. I wouldn't be that surprised. I don't see a place going on. Thanks, Turkey. Oh, this video stopped working after a while. Okay. I can't even look in the stream VOD. I'm so annoyed. There's just no way to figure out where the thing is. This is the old one. That's Flappy Train, which you can unlock infinitely. Because this is a really, really weird, terrible game. Not like another one in Chapter 2, is there? There's one over there in Chapter 2. Maybe there's one in Chapter 1. I haven't really checked. You know what would help if you didn't have to like try and find it in the 5 seconds where it's zooming in. Like, I could have the peace of mind of knowing that at least it wasn't in the zoom in. That would be nice. But no, that would be too convenient for this stupid game. Why am I angry at the better myself? Don't think there'd be two. Again, you can unlock all the levels, but the arcades, no. The arcade is sacred. There's an integrity to it that nothing else does. It's not in the bloody enchanted attic, is it? That would make no sense. I've noticed the treehouse is right above the old area. That's a nice touch. Just give it a light. cool. It's not like... I don't think it's like... Maybe, let me just check here. I get that they want them to be hard to find, but like... At some point, I just need to be able to like... even have any idea, like... Okay, we're gonna check the... Do you want to... If it's in the enchanted attic, I'm gonna go insane. Be really mad. So, yeah. Turkey, you're gonna see a secret here. No one else can see. Because it's not gonna be invisible to the... average Joe Schmo. Sorry. Yeah, I do have the Enchanted Attic DLC. I did buy it. I just didn't want to play it so bad that I pretended I hadn't bought it yet. yeah. Alright, we're gonna check the Enchanted Attic. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Come on, first. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, those are PC parts too, so that's where could be where it was. Yeah, I'm not gonna play the Enchanted Attic. You know what? We're not gonna do it. Screw it. Screw it. I'm done. It's like 2:30. Screw this game. Spam the ducks. Yeah, I'll do it too. Oh, I have to find it. We did it, everyone. Audible sigh. Yeah, goodbye. Thanks for flying with the Flightship. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks to you for sticking with me for this whole thing, this stream. We have reached our destination. Yeah. Cool. Secretly, now I'm going to switch it to 7. It's number 7 now. It was nice having you. You can actually see now, and you can watch my after routine, because I'll stop streaming and broadcast.